All right. Hi. We've been giggling before we started recording. So Martine Santerre here with Soul Being, and today I am speaking with Jessica Frometh. Jessica, welcome.
Thank you.
So Jessica is a licensed acupuncturist, and today we're going to talk about acupuncture. So yay! So let's start. So Jessica has an interesting background because you were a licensed massage therapist for 15 years, and then you also taught anatomy and physiology at the massage school to massage students. You definitely know a lot about the body and all those interconnectednesses that we have, if that's a word. But so let's talk about why acupuncture. Like, what brought you to that after your career in body work?
Yeah, well, the truth is that after 15 years of massaging people, I had a lot of shoulder pain on a really regular basis, and I knew that I was going to have to be finding another way to make a living over the long haul. And
so it's just like, I can imagine that especially the repetitive motion of that becomes uncomfortable over time.
It's very hard work. So, and I realized that I really liked the part about interacting with people and talking with people about their issues and helping people. I just didn't really want to have to give them massages anymore. Got it. So once I realized that, I'd been getting acupuncture for fertility when I was trying to get pregnant. And I just decided to go to the local school and check it out. And once I went there, I was completely blown away. And I thought, wow, this is just an amazing world of Chinese medicine.
Yeah. So what was it that blew you away about the experience of learning about acupuncture and Chinese medicine?
Well, I think it's Chinese medicine is an entire theory of health and disease and of the world, and it's just this endless source of information about how things are interconnected, and it just made so much sense to me, and it felt like it had so much potential for helping people. Wonderful.
And so what are some of the most common things that your patients come to you for? I think a lot of people know about acupuncture. They've heard about it for pain. What are some of those common uses?
So I've really treated a lot of musculoskeletal pain in my career. So everything from sciatica to neck pain to TMJ to plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, and so I've treated a lot of those things, and I think my background as a massage therapist really helps me to help those people in particular, because I'm able to feel where things are going wrong and to address those places.
Okay, wonderful. And what about some other common things like digestive issues, or we mentioned fertility?
Yeah, so you can kind of start from the top and go down. Acupuncture is used all the time for things like headaches, chronic sinusitis, colds and flus, asthma, allergies.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, digestive issues, IBS, diarrhea, constipation, fertility issues, urinary tract infections. You just kind of work your way down
the list. And
it pretty much basically addresses all those things. It's a comprehensive system of medicine.
Okay. And so is that I guess in addressing all those things, is it something where you're really getting to the root cause, or I guess how does all that work?
Yeah, so one of the wonderful things about the Chinese medicine theory is that you're always looking to identify an individual patient's core imbalances, if you will. So sort of what is the root cause of the issues that they're having. So whenever we treat anybody, we are assessing what that root cause is, and treating that every time we see them, in addition to treating whatever symptoms they have.
Okay.
And so when you treat the root of things, everything starts to get better, which is it's really an incredible thing to see.
And so can you give us an example of something like that, where somebody had one thing and then they started coming to you for acupuncture for it, and then they had this domino effect of
so
healing?
I have a patient, one of my favorite patients. I treated her really early on in my practice, and she came to me for basically really significant abdominal issues and gluten intolerance problems. If she had the teeniest bit of gluten in any kind of food, she would have incredible digestive problems. It would make her feel horrible. She couldn't go to work. So that's the reason that she came to me. And the other things that she was experiencing were things like she had chronic nosebleeds that were so bad that when she would wake up in the middle of the night and blood would be covering her pillow.
Oh no.
And so I learned this in the interview process. She wasn't thinking that I could help with that.
Okay.
But it turned out that the nosebleeds, the digestive issues, the fatigue, and a couple of other things were all coming from the same root problem.
Okay, so they're all connected.
Yeah, they're basically all connected. So once I started treating that, literally a few treatments into it, her nosebleeds were significantly improved.
Wonderful. Yeah.
So it's really cool to watch that kind of thing happen.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's good to know that it's something that has that domino effect, and that you're not just treating one specific symptom. You're really addressing the person's entire body.
Yeah.
Then one last question.
Okay.
So I think one of the things that people wonder about acupuncture is obviously it does involve needles. Not all Chinese medicine does, but acupuncture does. So are those needles, is it always painful, or is it painful for people?
So the reality is that most of the time it's really not painful at all. Half the time people don't even know I put the needle in.
Okay.
And sometimes on certain days in certain places you will have some sensation involved in the insertion of the needle.
Okay.
Which is incredibly temporary, so like that.
Okay.
And then it goes away.
Good. Okay.
And the idea
like
is
good.
that,
Okay, good.
that's right. The idea is that if you have any sensation at all, it goes away really quickly. And if it doesn't, then I adjust the needle or take it out or do something.
Okay, got it. So you can use acupuncture for pain management, and it is not painful. There you go.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jessica Frometh, who is a licensed acupuncturist. Jessica, thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Martine. You too.
Thank you.